Hey folks, welcome back to Mass Effect with me, Beanie81. This episode we're going to start off by entering what's, well, we've already been in it once, but now that it's our ship, we are going to enter, well, our ship, the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Is that thing calling me dirty?
Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. If things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Well, if we want the crew to trust us as a leader, can't go wrong starting off by just being honest with them.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
And we won't let him down.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Gotta say, there was an option there saying that we had to do this alone. At the same, it disappeared as soon as you said that humanity has to do its part. And I gotta say, that feels like a bit of a dick move to pull that one. I know it's a kind of the whatchamacallit choice, the I'm being used to say the opposite of Paragon. But yeah, but it's basically we've got 3 aliens that have dropped everything to join us and help us hunt down Saren, and that'd basically just be a kick in their teeth saying that humans are the only people going to be doing anything here. You know, that's just I don't know, maybe just me. Either way, that all said and done, we're going to start off. We've done a lot of talking recently, and I know we could go around the ship, we could talk to a lot of people and have a lot more dialogue, but I want to do something else first. We've got a mission ahead of us. If you remember, Captain Anderson mentioned something about I forget what their alien race is called, but a Dr. Liara T'Soni, who might be able to offer some hand. She's the daughter of the woman helping out Saren, and I'm completely forgetting names and stuff all over the place here. There we go. So I'm trying to remember the buttons here. So, if we go out, we can have a look at the entire map. And, quite nicely, Liara's dig site is pointed out to us over here in the Artemis Tau system. Now, did it tell us anything more about where she was? Actually, I'll just double check that. Favour of knowledge. Last indication was somewhere in the Artemis Tau, so no, we've got to find her amongst those four solar systems. So, if we head back out towards the Artemis Tau, and we've got Knossos, Sparta, Macedon, and Athens. Now, by the end of the game, by the end of this Let's Play, I want to have explored all these systems anyhow, whether they've got anything of full use or not, but I'm probably going to try and aim just to get Liara at this point. Not going to focus on exploration just yet. Boom! think we may have been just shot halfway across the galaxy. Anyhow, so the way exploration works in this is not all planets can be explored. Some planets can be scanned. Other planets, you can do nothing with them. Scanned planets usually give you a resource that helps towards a side quest. Several side quests that base around this mechanic. And there you go. This is the scan I was talking about. If we survey it, scans this large asteroid field has revealed several deposits of platinum. And basically, when you're in this screen, I'm pretty sure whenever you see an asteroid field like this, there'll always be something you can scan on it. Usually only one, from what I remember. I'm pretty sure that's the case. As I've said before, I'm not completely knowledgeable about this game. I've never completed it. I've never gotten too far into it personally. I have watched plays of it, but anyway, I did realise we could land there. But before we do that, I'm just gonna quickly scan the rest of these planets, see what else is on offer. Looks like there's only one planet we can land on here. And over here. These things you find in the asteroid belts, you can actually see them. You don't have to just run around the circle looking for them. They will sparkle. Scans the asteroid field and NASA system revealed some strange readings. Upon closer inspection, of Artemis Presley discovered the remains of an abandoned Solarian fighter. The only thing of interest on board was a League of One medallion. Very nice. And finally, this planet. Survey. Scans of this gas giant have detected a large concentration of nitrogen. So, let's land on... was it Therum? Yes, it was. Let's go down. I'm pretty sure, actually, I haven't seen the picture, that this is actually the planet we were searching for as well. I am going to go down with... we're starting off here with a... I know we start off with a vehicle portion. As do quite a few levels of this game, and so with that in mind, I'm going to have Tali'Zorah, who is an engineer, and I figure to complement that best, we should probably have a full soldier as well. Or I could go soldier and Baltic, since they're both based around combat in their own way. And Rex is probably the best Baltic in the group. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So, Rex and Tali. Let's head down. So, with most land, whenever you land on a planet, you'll usually get dropped off.
Strange readings, really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Alright then, let's head over there now. But yeah, every time you land on a planet, or close to every time, you will be dropped in this vehicle. It's a nice vehicle, it's got a machine gun and a cannon. Takes a while for the cannon to recharge. And it is... there we go. Okay, so you can zoom in with it, which is pretty cool. And yeah, you usually explore the somewhat sandboxy planets with it and find what you can. Whenever you get dropped in something where there's only one obvious route, which in this case the mountains on one side, the lava on the other, you can be sure that it's something to do with a main storyline mission. And oh Christ, this is hard to control. Sorry, there we go. I'm not 100% sure on the controls, as you may be able to notice. So, we can pretty much see it. This is the only way for us to go. If I have a quick look at the map, we are here. We have to get up to over here somewhere. So, and you can get in and out of the Mako. Some planets you will be harmed if you get out of the Mako, or at least there'll be a countdown, and once that countdown reaches 0, you'll be killed due to the atmosphere. I mean, we do have spacesuits and stuff, but there are extreme cold planets, there's extreme hot planets. You can usually tell this before going down, so we should be alright. What was that? Oh! Hi there. And the Mako can jump. As you may just have seen, I should probably focus my fire really on the single one, but there we go, one down. When you're fighting from a long distance in the Mako, it's such an overpowered beast. I mean, especially against the Geth, whose bullets you can see coming just so well. There we go. You can just jump over them so easily. I think I took one hit probably in that entire thing, as you can see. Just next to our health and stuff, you can see these shields of the vehicle. And once that goes down, different parts of the vehicle start flashing red as it takes hits, and those parts of its structure start taking damage. Anyhow, carrying on, it looks like the Geth beat us here, which quite possibly means that this Liara is
Only
indeed
a fool punches a gnatback in the mouth. He should sneak around and pull its tail.
in things with her mother. Okay, turrets are down. However, that gate looks locked, and there's another one over there. Ow, took a hit. Oh well, it's down. Whoa! Almost jumped into that one. Okay, so if we go the route round, we might be able to come up their rear. Whoa! And no Bounty power intended there. Okay. Come on. Why are you... the controls on this vehicle. I believe they pretty much got rid of the Mako in future games. It wasn't a very well-liked feature of this game, and I like the idea of it, I'll personally say, but it's not brilliantly done control-wise. At least not in my tastes. Got him. Whoa, there's a few more than I originally thought. However, the Mako makes quick work of these guys. You do get less XP due to the fact that it makes such quick work of them, but you know what, considering there's usually a fair amount of them, it kind of evens out. As you can see, it's enough to get me a level there. And we are in. What? That's a terrible shot. Alright, let's get out. I believe we need to open that gate over there before we can carry on. Let's just clear out this place, make sure there's no Geth left over. Anybody know? Anybody? Nope. Now, I will say, one of the few times I have played this and done this part, I had a huge amount of trouble with with the next building I'm going to check out. I'll explain why while we're there. If we can get there easy, or anytime soon. I mean, it's not exactly hard to walk across the to walk a few meters, but oh, there we go. That wasn't the reason I struggled. Oh Christ, that wasn't the reason I struggled. The reason I struggled was because I'll open that in a minute once I've explained. If you press this button, you open up the front gates, and that turret there that I've taken out on my way in has a completely clear shot at you. And I struggled so much. I accidentally opened it, and I must have quick saved or something, and I just died so many times. I don't know why I quick saved, in all honesty, but I can't remember. It was stupid, whatever it was. And me being stupid, that is, not the game. Oh, no. Take all. Me being stupid, not the game, that is. So, let's head on back out. We've got 2 more buildings to explore. Doesn't look like there's any other Geth around. At least not outside. There might be one in one of these buildings hiding out. By the way, I'm now leveled. I'm going to hold off until the end of the of this mission and level all at once, unless I have trouble at a specific point. I figure that's the best way to do things. Or unless I approach something that I know is going to be exceptionally hard. Whoa! He's a shock trooper, which means he's got the big guns. Okay, be manual override. That's a lot of red. Boop, 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 boop. Okay.
Area secured.
And the gate is open. However, before we go, I am going to just double check the other building over here. I feel like it looks like I've parked the Mako as far away as I can as well, annoyingly. Is that a... that may be a container there as well, actually. I am looting everything I can. It tends to be how I play games like this. Nope, nothing in here. But again, in games like this where different weapons do different kind of damage and stuff, it is worth... You don't want to just miss a decent weapon because you were impatient enough to negate fully exploring an area. Or neglect, not negate. I try and use big words. Okay. Should be this way. Oops. I like how they only fortified one side of it as well. So, well then again, I suppose they're actually trying to defend the position beyond it. It's like you wouldn't expect a city wall to defend both sides, would you? I suppose. There's also one in the distance over there. Not anymore, though. And also, yeah, if you're wondering why I keep... if I keep zooming into my sight while driving, it's because, as far as I know, the only button you can change the zoom level on is also the button that zooms you into the first person, like the scoped view. So, when I was trying to get out of this close-up position to look at the vehicle from further away, I had to go into the scope. I think that should miss me. It's hard to tell when you're zoomed in, but... So, there we go. Still going the right way, I believe. There's only backwards and forwards, so I hope I'm going the right way. Ah! This camera. Right, I believe this is where we've got to get out and leave the Mako for this level. Or at least that bit's coming up. Colossus there. Okay. No, I was wrong. We still have a bit of Macoing to go before we have to get out. This is a pretty cool vehicle, and I really wish they'd done a bit more of it. Like, I don't know, it seems like it had a lot of potential, but it's got a lot of hate from... I'll admit, some of the hate that it's got from people I've heard, I don't completely agree with, but that may just be because I haven't played the game that much. Ow, ow. I do tend to like games which have a mix of first-person shooting and vehicles, like Halo and the Grand Theft Auto. Well, that's not first-person, but you know, the Grand Theft Autos and that, and some of them, especially like Dead Island. I really enjoyed the driving in that, just because it kept you in first-person. I find games like that so immersive, especially when the cutscenes are also in first-person. Although in that case they weren't. Doodaloo. Hi there. And he's dead. Oh well. This way. That was easy enough. Now this is where I believe you've got to get out. Alright, yes I am. Good work, Mako. We'll take it from here. So, I believe actually I want to switch to my sniper rifle here. As I say, I'm not... I don't know a huge amount of this game. Oh. Oh, jeez. Ow, 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 ow. Heal up. Whoa. He's down. I'm being absolutely terrible at this, but the accuracy of this weapon is so bad. However, I am loving it. I'm not even having to get headshots to kill. And down. You getting up, Tali? Yes, which means that fight's over at least. Okay, carry on. Let's see. Anything? I don't like the fact that I'm the one advancing and I've got a sniper rifle out. Go on, guys. Oh, what's that actually? That's a tower. I can't tell if that last... Oh, god damn it. Get on this. There we go. Whoa! Tank it, Rex. Heal. Boom. And boom. Oh, no. Ah, what a shot. Accidental, but still. There's still a guy up there. There we go. Anybody? No? Oh, there he is. Boom. Okay, it looks like this area may be clear, actually. Okay, yeah. And with that area clear, I think I'm actually going to call it an episode here, folks. This has been B81, and I hope you enjoyed it. Next episode we'll carry on, and hopefully find what Liara T'Soni. Yeah, with all that said and done, I will catch you next time. Bye-bye, folks.